Hello again, this is JaidynReiman and welcome back to Octopath Traveler. In this episode, we're going to start Ophilia's Chapter 3. But before we do that, we brought a friend back from Ripple. Who do you think you're kidding? What? Harris and my boon companion. Where is the meaning of this? Lamont, didn't you find what you always wanted? Didn't you set out on a grand adventure? We've been friends since we were children, and I've always tried to be there for you. But enough is enough. You had a dream, didn't you? A dream you've held in your heart since we were boys. Weren't you going to discover an unknown land just like your hero? I know you've got always been all talk and no action, but I really thought you would do it if you were given a chance. Harris. If I so much would see your last face back home, I'll never speak to you again. You hear me? If you're a real man, then don't look back. I won't, I swear. You've always been there, the one pushing when I needed courage. I won't turn back this time. Yes, I will find new land. Hear me now, O thou vast and uncharted world. I am Mon. I venture unto thee. This guy's so over the top and ridiculous. Goodbye to you, Harris. I leave you now, but I will carry you and our home always in my heart. Go then, Lamont, and don't come back until you've had a true adventure. A new land, eh? That sounds so awfully far away. Nice. If you need someone with a keen eye for a treasure, you know where to find me. So what am I looking at right here? 38. A little on the high side. I think this could be a good team, though. I'm going to try to stick with it for a while. From Sainsbridge, you head to Goldshore to perform the killing once more. There you encounter a familiar face. I'm guessing it's gotta be the merchant from who went to Flame's Grace. The third killing is carried out once every 20 years. The first destination on the pilgrimage is the town of Sainsbridge, and it was there she met 3 young boys after carrying out her duties. Now she remembers them and others she has met on her path. Each time she bows her head in prayer to the sacred flame. The ember born during the rite reflects the heart of the flame bearer. The fire you've brought us, Sister Ophilia, looks to be a warm and gentle flame. I have no doubt your kindness was a comfort to the children you met as well. Bishop Bartell's words in Sainsbridge remain etched in Ophilia's heart, and she carries them with her as she arrives in Goldshore, the next stop on her journey.
So, this is Goldshore. Here, another flame wants for kindling. After that, I can return at last to Flame's Grace and cast my ember into the great flame. Then, my long journey will come to an end. That man looks familiar.
Yeah, it's the same guy. And he was suspicious back then.
Master Matthias of the Leonil Consortium. What brings you to this place, good sir?
Sister Ophilia. It has been far too long since I saw your lovely face.
Pray forgive me for ending our first meeting so abruptly.
There is nothing to forgive, Sister. I heard of the Archbishop's affliction. Terrible news, that. I hear that you are performing the kindling in Sister Liana's stead. Your journey has not been an easy one, I am sure.
It is the path I have chosen. And the provisions your consortium generously prepared for my sister have served me well on the road. I thank you for all your kindness, sir. Our realm owes you a great debt.
Think nothing of it, Sister. We, too, are honored to serve. You have a gentle heart. The people are fortunate to have your guidance. Disease, poverty, war, natural calamities. There is no shortage of suffering in this world. And yet, I hear that recently, there are those who turn their backs on the church, shunning the light of the sacred flame.
That is most saddening to hear, sir.
Oh, but forgive me. I did not mean to trouble you when you have more important matters at hand. Do forget what I said, and focus yourself on the kindling.
I don't like this guy.
I will offer a prayer for your success.
You have my thanks, Master Matthias.
And now I fear I have some business I must attend to. I will be in town for a while longer. Mayhap our paths will cross again.
I seriously don't like that guy. Looks like we're heading, the next path we're heading out of here is south. Something's gonna change in this chapter that pushes us to a new location, because obviously it can't end here. We can't just go straight back to Flames Race. Something else has to happen. A knight Arden who guards Goldshore's Cathedral. As the town stays rather little in the way of crime, he passed most of his days with peace. But so much free time he has gotten the habit of taking naps when even on duty. No pair of such sacrilege before the chapel. Oof. Holy crap! Elemental attack plus 300. I want to buy those with Tressa.
How do you do?
I know Flame Bearer, Sister Ophilia. Do I have the honor of speaking to His Excellency?
Oh.
Sister Ophilia. Oh, thank the gods. We have been waiting eagerly for your arrival. Is something the matter, Your Excellency? You look quite pale.
No.
I do. Please forgive me. It is nothing you need to concern yourself about. Oh, but what a terrible welcome I've given you. I am Donovan, the Bishop of Goldshore. We thank you for coming all this way. No doubt your journey has been a trying one.
May the sacred
I have been helped by many
flame
along the
guide us.
way. I could never make it without their kindness. I have brought the ember. May the flame ever shine upon the people of Goldshore. Your Excellency? Forgive me, sister. I was lost in my thoughts for a moment. I fear I have not yet finished the necessary preparations for the kindling.
Goodness.
Oh, I see.
I'm so
terribly sorry. It's just that...
In that case.
Your Excellency, is there any way I may be of service?
No,
I mean,
must.
do not trouble yourself, sister. I am sure you already have much on your mind. Why don't you get some rest in the meantime? I will see to all that must be done. Talk about being distracted. I wonder whatever could be the matter.
Look.
That boy. That priest is definitely hiding something. He certainly seemed distracted, didn't he? Well, there's the understatement of the year. I don't think he heard a word you said. He is clearly worried about something. He is an open book. Well, he is not a man who's accustomed to lying or prevaricating. That much is obvious. But I'm worried for him. What could be troubling him so? Maybe you're being set up, and he's in the game. He's in on the game. If that is true, there must be something forcing his hand. If we can get to the bottom of what is worrying him, we might be able to help. You have a little too much faith in people. Do you think so? I can hardly imagine him wishing harm on anyone, least of all us. We should learn more about before we start making assumptions. If you insist, I hope your good intentions don't go bad. Nice, Therian.
Oh dear.
Goodness.
There you are. I saw you in the church earlier. What do you want? I don't know nothing.
You are safe.
Settle
with
down.
me.
I never said you did anything. Ah,
I am
my name is
Ophilia.
Sister Ophilia. What's your name? I'm Daniel. Well, lovely name. It's nice to meet you, Daniel.
Thanks.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Now then.
Were you there to see the bishop about something?
Yes.
What? Yeah, I guess. He sure seemed to have a lot on his mind. It was as though he was anxious about something, or even afraid. I don't... Daniel, if you know something, will you tell me? If there's any way you want to offer my aid, I'll do it. I brought a letter to the bishop. A letter? Somebody asked me to give it to him, a stranger. But when the bishop read the letter, he went all white. I'd never seen the bishop look like that before. I bet you don't know what the letter said. Can you remember anything about the person who gave you the letter? Well, I've never seen him in town before. A newcomer to town. I see. Thank you, Daniel. I think I should speak with the bishop once more. I must apologize to the bishop. Sister Ophilia?
Yes.
Yes, Daniel? Did I do a bad thing to the bishop, I mean?
No.
Of course not. But if you're worried for him, why don't we go and speak with His Excellency? Why don't we go and speak with His Excellency together? You do that for me? Thank you, Sister Ophilia. A man who renounces his noble heritage to become a cleric. Despising those who value wealth and status above all else, he sacrificed everything to serve the sacred flame, and doing so earned the respect and admiration of the faithful. New weapons for sale.
If you'll
Your
forgive
Excellency, it is me, Sister Ophilia. Sister Ophilia, that boy with you.
me, let us
Young Daniel had something he wished to say to you, Your Excellency. And what may that be?
I'm sorry.
Is it all my fault? Is it all because of that letter? It's nothing truly. But you've been acting strange ever since I gave it to you.
No.
No, no, Todd, you're not to blame for that. You're to blame for nothing. Everything is my own fault. If something worries you, Bishop, please share it with us. I know I'm still a stranger, but I would be happy to help in whatever way I can. Please not bear this burden on your own.
Sister Ophilia.
Sister Ophilia.
Shall we?
Pray tell, what was written in that letter? Whatever was written in that letter. I suppose there's no point in hiding the truth any longer. Your Excellency, we have your daughter. If you wish to see her again, seize the ember from the flame bearer and bring it to the cavern by the sea. Speak to anyone of this matter, and you may consider your daughter's life forfeit. Kidnapping? What villainy is this?
I must be honest with you, Sister Ophilia. Until a short time ago, I was agonizing over whether or not I should do as the letter says. My Lysa has seen but 7 summers. When I pictured her together with such evil men, crying out for me, But to give in would be to betray everything I stand for as a man of the Church. The flame protects all our people. It is not mine to steal.
Your Excellency.
I must trust that the gods have their plans for us all, even if it means my daughter, my dear Lysa, will never...
Bishop.
Is the bishop going to be all right?
Yes. He is resting peacefully now. He must have been under a great deal of strain. The father's love for his daughter is a thing beyond measure. To manipulate that for evil is a sin the gods will not overlook. I will go to this cave by the sea and bring Lysa back safe and sound.
But you could be killed!
Maybe. But I won't stand by and do nothing either. Don't worry. I can take care of myself.
Okay. But please, come back safe.
This just got weird.
Ophilia.
Hey, Ophilia, I owe you thanks. You do? It was just like you said. It ain't right for a father to turn his back on his child. And when I see someone using kids to their own end, it makes my blood boil. I feel the same, Alphen. The truth is, I'm a little afraid. Oh, shucks, Ophilia, we're pals now. Me and my medicine are gonna be right here on your side. So you've got nothing in the world to worry about, alright? Thank you, Alphen. It gives me strength knowing that you are staying with me. Strength and peace of mind, too. And what is what it's like to have an older brother. She's now comparing Alphen to an older brother. Aww. I mean, that's what happens in a lot of these games. We party members team up. We're party members from start teaming up, and they in the RPGs they often become family. You're one of us now. Of course, the interactions in this game are kind of minimal, except during these sequences. But these sequences are really nice, regardless. Oh, it's you. That's expensive! So let's just take a look at this. Lose 30 physical attack, 40 critical. I'll practically double my elemental attack. And what do you get to say? Ah, Sister Ophilia, our paths cross again. I trust everything went well with the King Ling?
No.
I fear there have been some extenuating circumstances. Is that so? I'm sorry to hear it. It must be quite a crisis if it has kept you from your duties. Though I cannot say I find it surprising in these dire times. In every land I travel to my work, I find such troubles. You do now. It's just as I spoke of before, sister. Disease, poverty, war. Why, it is as if every person in the world who finds happiness must suffer indescribable pain. Curious, is it not? We upright faith in the sacred flame. Why does it lend its warmth to some while forsaking others? Sometimes I even find myself wondering, do the gods truly exist? Master Matthias.
May the sacred flame guide
I believe it is precisely because we live in such a harsh world that the guidance of sacred flame is necessary.
I see.
Sister Ophilia, you are always so kind. To everyone and at all times. How is it that you can maintain such an unwavering faith? How? I had never even given much thought, but I suppose that I believe because I choose to believe. Some people might take advantage of such innocent thinking. Does it not concern you?
Of course.
I realize that such thing is possible, and still, I'd rather believe in others than doubt them.
I see.
How very interesting. I find your way of looking at the world to be most fascinating, Sister Ophilia. Clearly you have more important matters in your mind today. Perhaps we might discuss the topic further another time.
If you'll
It would be my pleasure, sir. And with that, I should be on my way. I don't like that guy. I don't like that guy. Road to Seaside Grotto. Danger level 33. And I think that will end this episode of Octopath Traveler. In the next episode, we're gonna work on trying to finish up Ophilia Chapter 2, depending on how it goes. Until then, this is JaidynReiman, signing out.